this song remind you of anything? Do you know where this song is from? It's a Saturday morning, and with the state of our country, tell you right. I'm in chains, you're in chains too. Our uniforms and you wear uniforms too. I'm a prisoner and you're a prisoner too, Mr. Jailer. I have fears, you have fears too. I would die, but you self would die too. Oh, yeah, don't you think so too, Mr. Jailer? Say, let's take it. I'm in chains, you're in chains too. Our uniforms and you wear uniforms too. I'm a prisoner, but you're a prisoner too, Mr. Jailer. Oh, I have fears, but you have fears too. I would die, but you self would die too. All life is beautiful, and don't you think so too, Mr. Jailer? I'm talking to you, Jailer. Yeah. Stop calling me a prisoner. Let he who is without sin be the first to cast a stone, Mr. Jailer. Mr. Jailer man. Oh, Mr. Jailer man. Yeah. Mr. Jailer. You suppress all my strategies. You oppress every part of me. What you don't know, you're a victim too, Mr. Jailer. Oh, you don't care about my point of view, 'cause if I die, another will work for you. So you treat me nothing more than slave, Mr. Jailer. Say, I'm talking to you, Jailer. Stop calling me a prisoner. Let he who is without sin be the first to cast a stone, Mr. Jailer. Oh, Mr. Jailer, yeah. Mr. Jailer man. Oh, Mr. Jailer man. Mr. Jailer, la. You know, this song is so good, I just have to do a reggae version. So I feel like a reggae version. Who's ready to? Well, my dread heads, well, my dread babes, shake it this morning. Yeah. Say, I'm in chains, and you're in chains too. Our uniforms and you wear uniforms too. I'm a prisoner, but you're a prisoner too, Mr. Jailer. I have fears, and you have fears too. I would die, surely you self would die too. Life is beautiful, why don't you think so too, Mr. Jailer? Say, I'm talking to you, Jailer. Stop calling me a prisoner. Let he who is without sin be the first to cast a stone, Mr. Jailer. Oh, Mr. Jailer man. Yeah. Mr. Jailer man. Oh, Mr. Jailer man. Yeah. Mr. Jailer. But you suppress all my strategies. You oppress every part of me. What you don't know, you're a victim to Mr. Jailer. Oh, you don't care about my point of view. 'Cause if I die, I will work for you. So you treat me like nothing more than slave, Mr. Jailer, Jailer. You oppress every part of me. You suppress everything I do, but what you don't know is you're a victim to Mr. Jailer. I'm talking to you, Jailer. Stop calling me a prisoner. Let he who is without shame be the first to cast a stone, Mr. Jailer. Oh, Mr. Jailer, 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 yeah. Mr. Jailer, Jailer, Jailer. Mr. Jailer, 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 man. Mr. Jailer, Jailer, Jailer. I'm talking to you, Jailer. Stop calling me a prisoner. Let he who is without sin be the first to cast a stone, Mr. Jailer, Jailer, yeah. Mr. Jailer, 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 yeah. Mr. Jailer, Jailer, Jailer. Mr. Jailer, J, 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 J. Mr. Jailer, man. Oh, Mr. Jailer, J, 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 Jailer. Mr. Jailer, man. That was from Asa. Ladies and gentlemen, my guitarist, Fiifi. Mr. Jailer, oh, Mr. Jailer, Jailer,
a unique performance, really, from a unique artist. I mean, I've not heard of someone who's a lot in one thing, right? So I'll be telling you more about her. Or let me say, she'll be telling us more about herself because we understand she's a model, a singer, a songwriter, and also does some really interesting stuff with jewelry. So she'll be explaining to us all there is to that and more. Abbla Unique is my guest right here on Breakfast Daily Weekend. Abbla, I mean, for a moment I was confused whether I was the real, the real, was it Asha, right?
Asha, yeah.
Or it was someone else who was singing until I really had to be sure that it was you singing. Congratulations.
Thank you.
How do you do it? I mean, like I said, you do a lot of things, right?
Yes.
You're a model.
Yes.
That's true.
Yes,
You're a singer.
yes, I am.
You're a songwriter.
Yes.
You're an actress.
Yes.
And you're a jewelry what?
Designer.
Designer.
Yeah. I made everything I'm wearing today. Usually all my jewelry that I wear, I have made.
By yourself?
I love it. By myself, of course.
Wow, incredible stuff.
Yes.
Well, how do you find time to do everything that you do?
It's about scheduling, honestly, because 7 days sometimes feels like it's not enough. 24 hours, maybe I need about two extra.
I know. I've been there before, and I'm still there, so yeah. I feel
you know, but yeah, we manage the time. These are the things I'm committed to, so I make it happen.
And you're able to do it. At least I've just seen you sing it. I'm not seeing any of the movies yet, but you do it, and you do it quite exceptionally well.
Yes, as the saying goes, it's in me, it's not on me.
Whoa, I like that. No, I like that. I'll take note of that.
Yeah.
Interesting. So, talking about other things you do, I've seen you've done some work for industry-leading celebrities or personalities, including Black Sheriff, Amarai, I believe, Tenny. Tenny is one of my favorites, right? So, yeah, I mean, Tenny is one of my favorites. I mean, I listen to her a lot. Wow. How's the experience been like working with all of these? Because, like, you're the hottest, really.
Yes, they are.
How has it been like for you?
I would say shout outs to all of the artists I've worked with so far in whichever capacity, because you are all amazing. It's great to work with people who want to work with you equally. So when it's time to work, honestly, everybody brings their magic. And even if it's a long day, the videos and things that are produced show that, you know, a lot of love went into it. And really, that's all that matters.
Wow. Did I leave any of the top list celebrities you
No,
work with
no.
out? So just about them, right?
No, I've worked with Kwame IMP, I've worked with RJZ, I've worked with Twins Don't Beg, the photographers, I've worked with Woodine, I've worked with Mr. Crisato, I've worked with Mr. Pascal, the director.
That's a wealth of experience there, right?
It is a lot of experience because I do
Incredible.
these things that I just love. For me, the fashion and entertainment is related. They are just like siblings pretty much, not cousins even. So it's easy to, for me, it's easy to dabble in
All
the
of
two.
that. Wow,
Yeah.
incredible. So you are a creative person through and through.
Through and through.
Like everywhere,
Everywhere,
inside out,
inside
upside
out,
down,
upside down,
downward, upward.
round, round.
Oh my God, incredible stuff. Wow. So just talk to me about how you ended up in modeling, right? Because I see it's also an area of interest for you.
Yeah.
You've done work for Twins Don't Beg, which is probably about the hottest,
Yes.
photography group you have in the country right now. Incredible things they do with the camera.
Yes.
How did it all start for you?
Shout outs to Samuel of Twins on Beg. He became a friend of mine, and that's how we worked together. This was, I think, back in 2019 maybe, after I went on Vodafone Icons, and I had started modeling low key. Shout outs to Fela Makafui.
You've also worked with her?
Yes, she
Wow.
was one of my major brands in the beginning. Yes, so shout outs to you. Prayers and love to her and her home. There's a lot going on there.
Yeah, I feel you.
I just love what I do. Modeling for me was a little bit of an activist's move because I didn't see a lot of people with albinism in the modeling space in GH. And miraculously, I came across people who had been searching for people with albinism models, you know, or models with albinism to work with, because it does create a really beautiful contrast in images. And, you know, Africa is home to all.
I feel you.
I am a person with albinism. I'm Black, I'm African. So it was important for me to represent this other part of being African, you know, because the general knowledge is that everyone from Africa is dark-skinned or Black, typically Black.
Yeah.
And if you're not, it's questionable. Some have even taken that to quite a dangerous extent, you know, but that's obviously unsafe. But it was my little mission to not just model for myself, because it does make me happy, but to also show or represent people with albinism in the modeling industry, in the entertainment, movie, fashion scene, in whichever way I can. Because so far as I'm there, all of us are there.
Interesting. Wow. So the creative industry, as we know it, over the years has also come to be known as the orange economy because of its vast potential, right? Because you look at all of these movies coming up, incredible budgets in terms of monetary allocations to and all of that. But I'm still interested in your story. How important was it for you to come out and try to change the narrative? I mean, using your own personal story within the space.
Yeah, it was important. It was very important for me to, I wouldn't lie and say an activist move was what started it. No. I've always had the talent of singing, songwriting, and all of that. But once you step into a new space and there's just you, it doesn't mean you're the only one who's probably going to pass there. It only means you are here now, so create space, educate people, create awareness, because there is stigma towards people with albinism. There is some sort of bullying in spaces. But with my presence there and whatever I do in whichever group I step into is a representation for all of us. So that in however many months or years, should another person with albinism step into the group or the scene, there's already space for them. People have some sort of education about, you know, people with albinism and how to work with us.
Our viewers want to see you perform. I could have gone on and on and on. An incredible story of courage. I mean, my personal favorite people, one of my favorite people, have a thing they say. So there's momentum breakers and there are momentum givers. And he says the momentum breaker to dishonesty or lack of fear is courage. And I think you exemplify that a lot in different ways. So congratulations for what you do. Maybe another time we get to talk about your jewelry and all the amazing things you do. But my colleague is joining me again. Like, see, you could have gone on and on and on and on.
And congrats, and you're doing amazing. Thank you so much for being here with us.
Thank you for having me.
I mean, I love people who own it and are able to tell their story and inspire change and confidence. So that's exactly what Abbla Unique is doing. So thank you so much. We'll leave you to perform. My viewers, that's all time will allow us for yet another exciting and engaging, really, edition of Breakfast Daily Weekend right here on ChannelOne TV. From the news review up onto Abbla's performance. I've had so much fun, but we are leaving you with more fun because Abbla is here to take you home safely.